Yo, what's up, Catfish crew? I just got back from Gerbers Tropical Fish, as you can see in the shirt. I'm a big fan of the place, and today's trip did not disappoint. I got probably one of my dream fish. Pretty much all the fish I've got today are dream fish or fish I really wanted, and I got my all-time dream fish that I've been wanting for a long time. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what I all got. All right, I'm going to start off with these guys. This is the only one I did not buy. Two, actually. These are two African moonies or monocebays. Ever since last year's Gerbers trip to January, my Nana started a thing where she likes to buy fish for me and name it after her. But this time she bought two, and my grandma was going to pay her back for one because my grandma wanted a fish named after her. So this is Nana and Lulu. So yeah, I'm going to acclimate these guys to the 37-gallon saltwater tank. All right, next up, this is the one that I saw that they had there, and I like them. These are 3 silver gars, also called Hueta or Hujeta gars or rocket gars or freshwater barracuda. But anyways, they're silver gars. I got 3 of them in some floating plants that I was told these will tolerate filter flow for about $60 or so. All right, next up we got the gars are splashing around. Next up in this bag we got something that I'm not even sure if it is what it is, but I was looking at their feeder tanks and they had one singular, I think, hopefully bluefin killifish. And I've been wanting bluefin killifish for a while, and I got this guy for like 99 cents or like $1 or so. But I'm debating looking at this more if this actually is a bluefin killifish. I'm hoping it is. So next up, we got something that is also one of my dream fish. My absolute dream fish is right in that bag, which I'll get to in a moment. This guy, one moment. This guy is a, no wait, Leo, come here. Here's my little brother, Leo. Hold this bag for me. This guy is a freshwater toadfish, often sold as freshwater lionfish, but they're freshwater toadfish. And apparently they can be in freshwater the whole time, but they prefer brackish and salt. All right, thank you, Leo. This guy will also be acclimated to the 37-gallon saltwater tank. And same with the monocebays or African moonies. They're both in fresh, but I'll acclimate them. All right, and now time for the grand reveal. My absolute dream fish of all time. My #1 dream fish. The Freshwater Tiger Moray Eel. Oh man, I've been wanting one of these for so long. My dream fish. I got this guy for $99, and which is for a freshwater tiger moray eel. That's pretty cheap. They're typically a lot more. So I got this guy for a really good deal. And man, I didn't tell you, I've been wanting a freshwater tiger moray eel for so long. My dream fish, and I finally got it. I finally got one. All right, well, we're gonna get these guys all acclimated in the tank, and I'll get back to you guys when everyone is about to go in the tank. All right, everyone. We're about to start round 1 of getting round 1 of fish in the tank. The 2 monocebays or African moonies and the freshwater toadfish. I've been acclimating them to my 37-gallon saltwater tank for, I'd say, at least half an hour. More specifically, I'd actually say maybe somewhere between 20 to 30 minutes, all the way up to an hour. So for a bit, we're about to get these guys in the tank. All right, and I also double-checked. It's actually been almost about 40 to 50 minutes I've actually think I've been doing this. Sorry. All right, so we're going to start by getting to 2 monocebays / African moonies. Okay, I think I might want to put the camera down for this. All right, here they are. And there they go. They are a little stressed right now. Hopefully they'll get their normal colors back soon. Like their normal non-stress colors back soon. So yeah, before we get the freshwater toadfish in the tank, what I did for both of these guys, for the monos and the toadfish is that I slowly but surely, I took a cup of water from the tank and slowly poured it into each. And then periodically I took a cup of water and poured it into the tank. And also what's cool about that is you can kind of tell the salinity by whether, if it's the same, like the water tanks, you know what I'm talking about, where if the salinity is different, it will like look like foggy or swirly, but kind of blurry, and if it's the same, it won't. So I kind of use that method too. So, all right, now time to get this big boy in the tank, the freshwater toadfish. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce it properly, but the scientific name is Aleni or Alenbactrius or something, grunions, something like that. And also, this guy's massive. He's a lot bigger than I thought when I first got him. Oh, he's grunting. I don't know if you heard that. The toadfish is grunting. And also, the label for this guy said these were venomous, but I'm not sure if this species of toadfish is venomous or not. Definitely a lot more chunky than my orange toadfish, who is hiding right there. Look at that big fella. Alright, and I'll get back to you soon when we get the other fish in the tank. And yeah. Alright guys, I completely forgot to record adding the 3 silver gars and the water wisteria. I think is what that's called. And then the 3 silver gars. I forgot to record adding them to the tank. But they're just recently put them in and add them into the tank. And now I'm working on the freshwater tiger moray eel. But in the meantime, we're going to get the, what I hope is a bluefin killifish into the 20-gallon, and then also try to fix the light because this light is finicky. All right, I just added the, what I hope is the bluefin killifish into the 20-gallon, and then see if, I'm not gonna do this all on camera, but let's see if I can get this light fixed really quick. All right, so this is the best I can get the light to turn on to do right now. Honestly, I might as well just invest in a new light for this tank because this is the desk light anyways, and it's super finicky. But I netted it up again because I just realized I don't want it in here actually at the moment. I want to put it in the 5-gallon temporarily first because I realized that like it's not in the best condition. So I'm gonna put it in the moment. I'm gonna put it in the 5-gallon. All right, now it is time to get the freshwater tiger moray eel, my freshwater tiger moray eel into its tank. And also, I don't know if I've explained this yet in the video, but what I plan to do is grow it out in the 10-gallon. And also, I intentionally just lowered the water level some to acclimate it in the bucket. But I'm gonna grow it out in the 10-gallon. James, the guy at Gerbers, who helped me a lot and really good employee, he said it probably will take about 6 months for it to get to a decent size to go into the 55-gallon. But honestly, what I might do is, since, in case you didn't know, freshwater tiger moray eels are euryhaline, and they can handle and tolerate going into brackish and saltwater, even though they're true freshwater. They can live in brackish and salt just fine. So I think I might do is, once my freshwater tiger moray eel gets a little bit too big for the 10-gallon, I will acclimate him to saltwater to go into the 37-gallon saltwater tank, and then afterwards, then eventually move him into the 55, or just move him straight to the 55 from the 10-gallon once he gets a bit bigger. Without further ado, let's get this guy in the tank. All right, and also I am gonna add some of this duckweed back into the tank too. Is he in the net? Oh, yep. All right, look at him. My dream fish going into his grow out tank. Oh, there he is. Oh, yo, whoa. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, hold up, sorry. Get the net out of the tank really quick. There he is, swimming around and about. I understand that there's some algae on the glass. But yeah, there he is. Oh, look at that. You can see my Chaka catfish I'm growing out in the back there, right underneath the Freshwater Tiger Moray Eel. It's doing good and well too. But yeah, look at this guy, my Freshwater Tiger Moray Eel. And I do think I'm going to keep the water level lower too, just to prevent him from slithering or jumping out of the tank. And the temp in this tank is like 72 degrees. I might bump it up to about 75. All right, this guy is in the tank. I just added the majority of the duckweed back into the tank. Already this guy seems to be doing nice and settling in. Keeping the water level about this height. I also bumped up the temp some to about 75. So this guy's gonna be a little skittish right now at first. He's settling in. I'm actually gonna check to see if, here he is. It's a little piece of PVC pipe. It's definitely not big or long enough to house him as whole, but it might make him a little bit more comfortable. So I'm gonna wash this off really quick. All right, I dropped a little piece of PVC pipe in there for him. He's definitely a little skittish, a little stressed. He's settling in and trying to get comfortable, find a comfortable resting spot to chill and relax. They had 2 left in stock, and both were $99.99, so essentially $100. I got, out of the 2 they had in stock, I got the biggest one, like the bigger one. But I'm gonna try to post it on the same day I'm recording this. But today, update recording, January 18th, 2025. If you want to get yourself a Freshwater Tiger Moray Eel in Ohio, more specifically in the Dayton, Ohio area, if you want to drive farther down like I did, you can. There's one more baby Freshwater Tiger Moray Eel in stock over there, but I got the bigger one of the 2. So I'm really excited and happy I got one. My dream fish, my all-time dream fish. Finally got it, my dream fish. All right, and before we conclude the video, I'm gonna give an update and show you guys everything that we got today. And yeah. All right, the 2 mono civettes, which, as I mentioned, my Nana bought 2, and then my grandma's gonna pay my Nana for 1. One of them's gonna be named Nana, and the other one's gonna be named Lulu. So they're settling in nicely. As you can see, they definitely have lightened back up. They're not so stressed, and their colors are not all darkened and dark because they're stressed, but they're now settling in and comfortable, and their colors are lighter. And the freshwater toadfish is right there chilling. He actually knocked over one of the sticks here and stirred up some algae. And also, from what I was told by the James and mainly their employees, mainly James at Gerbers, was that these mono civettes will actually eat some of the algae off the glass and plants and decor and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Moving on, we got the 3 silver gars. There's 1, 2, and 3, and then the water wisteria. Also, before I move on, I do want to say, I'm going to start off with this tank. And this is something you should definitely do if you have stuff like morays or eels in general, or fish that are jumpers, or like or crabs that or crayfish that like to crawl out of tanks. Something really good you should do in order to prevent that is get like a spare towel or something, or just grab a towel and place it over your tank, covering a feeder lid if you have any holes or lids or gaps, or holes or gaps. Cover your filter, I think you should do. I tucked it in on the sides and tucked it in over there in one of the things to prevent anything from escaping. And that's what I've done here. I'm going to do it on this side too, probably. But I've covered it up, I kind of tuck them in on the sides, not really, because honestly nothing is really big enough to fit through there in this tank. A 55 that can get out that way, but there's a big gap here that I covered up and a feeding hole here I covered up. I'm still going to cover up this. It's mainly because of the silver gars. They tend to be jumpers. So yeah, and then I've had this one on here in this tank because there's a red claw crab in this tank. Speaking of that, the new Freshwater Tiger Moray Eel is settling in nicely and doing fine and doing well. And then there's the bluefin killifish, which I'm going to clean out the 5-gallon and add this guy into temporarily. So he's just chilling in here. And also I might scoop some of this duckweed back up because it likes to clog up the filter in this tank. So yeah, so everyone and everything that I got today at Gerbers is doing phenomenal. And I can't wait to give you guys updates on these guys. And I hope everything that I got today does well, and everything that I got today should do well. So yeah, and everything else in the fish room, or my bedroom I should say, and all their tanks, everything is doing fine and doing good and well. So yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Consider sharing this with some friends if you'd like, that might be interested in this, because I always enjoy some more subscribers. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this, like and subscribe, and peace.